This is Kyle.
Hello, Internet. This is commentary.
Sorry, I got it a little zoomed in too much. How does this...
And I have a special guest here. It's Kyle.
And this is Animal Kyle.
Hello, everyone.
And this
Yes.
is Alan. Please don't... Oh my gosh.
We will be telling you the ins and outs of this video. Why we made it. We made it to get chicks.
Well, anyway.
Of
this
course.
is Let's Play Animal Crossing, Part 1.
One thing I must say,
Oh yeah, we have another
that
special
throughout
guest.
this video there are several things
Exactly.
might want to be looking out for. I'll point them out when we get to them.
His real name is Joseph. Anyway, this is Animal Crossing. We're gonna be playing in my
Okay.
save file.
You already knew that, I'm telling the internet.
With one hand.
I know.
Point of Let's Play, like start.
Haven't you seen my Let's
Well-
Plays?
What was your motivation for your character?
Mine?
Yes.
My name is
Well, I like acting weird, so it was pretty
His
easy.
first name is Jack, his last name is Off.
Mhm.
Do not mock him.
My motivation is that I'm a guy on YouTube
What do you think?
and
what do
I'm
you
a
think
jerk.
about
I
So
already knew
that?
that.
Shut up. You're
basically
gonna
like
like
everyone
video.
else
No
on
one's gonna
YouTube.
like this. No one's gonna favorite this. You're gonna get, like, zero
Yes.
views.
The camera in Alan's face is obviously going to be terrible.
Also, I care not for human
I
life
hope that
and
doesn't show
suffering,
up on my
apparently.
channel. Gonna get like 0 views with this.
No.
Did you see that in the video, guys?
Okay, right now. I'm
If
gonna
not, you just missed one of the things I was talking about.
Wait, I
I'll
can go
point it
show
out
you.
when you see it again.
Tom Nook Shop at 11 p.m. I forgot. When's it close?
Tom Nook Shop closes at 11 p.m.
You guys never played
The
this
time
game,
was a
what?
little off.
You wish you had
We
hair
started
like that?
recording at 11.
That's not hair, that's a hat, right? I was trying to help.
Oh, okay. I was wondering when it closed.
I'm
Okay.
telling
Here
the
is a
viewers.
walkthrough for you guys. The
Fine.
starting foods in each town.
Don't tell me anything.
It just
You
showed
can
that it
sell
was
to Tom Nook for
11:58
100
p.m.
coin monies
in
each.
Animal Crossing time.
The starting food in this town is pears, and I
Do you
took a
have
bunch
anything to add to
from
that?
other towns and planted them.
Oh, not really.
For 500 money coins each. Comments?
Alan was playing himself.
What do you think, Sexy?
Yeah, it really was. Pretty much like everyone was playing themselves. I liked that.
Very original.
Oh, yes.
Kyle kills people in real life all the time,
Selling this,
don't you?
and I'm selling
Oh, it's a lovely activity. I enjoy it.
selling this, selling this.
I hear you make sport of that.
Okay, I am not selling this.
Oh,
So
yes. It's very
He
enjoyable.
doesn't pay any money for it.
And yes, I was playing this with one hand because, as many people will tell you,
So many
you need at
balls.
least one hand to record.
Dang it! I accidentally hit the wrong.
Don't-
Yeah.
Don't let
I
those
offered
new
to-
age folk lie to you.
I offered to take the camera.
And that's why we call it tofu.
It wouldn't work.
I don't get it.
No, probably not. I'm worse at this game with two hands than you are at one.
Okay.
And that's why we call it tofu, is Alan's cue to get up and go to the bathroom.
Yes.
So like
Around this point, I'm just buying time.
these are flowers. They're like kind of pointless. Oh, station.
Yeah.
This is really funny.
Very funny time.
Watch this.
Yes.
That's cool paper.
Well,
Dude,
I like
be the
to.
judge of whether or not
I'd
it's
like to
cool
say
paper.
it so. I'd like to think so.
Okay.
Yeah.
Watch this, guys. I got myself some cool paper.
To everyone watching, Kyle has played this game before. He is jack off, which is why
know.
I sent
I love.
this.
I'm gonna go all rage guy all up on this.
You know, this is probably the reason I killed you.
This totally means after you,
Could be.
right? Yeah, you. After you once. This is internet.
This is a reference to Rage Guy, which is a meme, but I say that in the video.
Yeah, I don't get the cues.
The cues? I don't get the cues either.
Oh. I thought that might have been a reference.
It is not.
Me too.
It is now, though.
Give me one too.
So, yeah, I can totally, I can drink water pretty fast, right?
Apparently. This, in the video, viewers at home, is when Kyle killed Alan. Alan was just finishing up with washing his hands because he's a very cleanly guy, and he got killed with a fork.
Yes, I do all my killing with forks because I like eating.
I've seen
Indeed.
him that fast, dude. He is such a freaking
It reminds you of all the things you've done in the past that involved forks. Eating,
Yeah.
So, hold on.
picking food up,
For the
prodding,
record, I am not a freaky fish guy.
prodding chickens.
Go mail that letter to Jack off. No.
The
Yeah, I
opposite
seriously thought you had already mailed the letter while I was gone.
yeah. The opposite of irony I don't think is a coincidence.
You can get is so lame. Oh gosh.
Maybe not.
He was a reference by Kyle to the fact that he has indeed played this game before.
I would like to mail a letter. Thank you very much.
I kind of interrupted him though.
And it goes.
Aha, with that.
We are so mature on the internet.
Indeed.
Hold on. I need to plug in some. It's already plugged. No, it's not. I need to plug in this Game Boy to go to this.
I forgot to point it out again, so we missed the thing twice.
What did we miss twice?
I'll point it out when we see it for the third time.
Will we see it a third time?
We will see it a third time. There's
Do we want-
my right foot. Notice it has a sock.
Oh, that's what we were talking about.
That's an important plot point.
Oh, yes.
That is not what I was talking about, actually.
Sorry. Reference that these two guys didn't get.
That's a reference to a song.
You don't know what song that is.
It's,
Yeah, and I totally mistook it for a different reference. I mean, idiot of myself. But, you know,
No Homestar Runner, man.
video.
the song is called Fahowa Gods.
I can tell you're getting a message. I can see it on.
I
I can hear it on the TV.
was planning on spelling it, but I don't know how to spell it. Think maybe it's,
I don't have a freaking
no,
graph.
I have no idea.
Oh, okay. At this point, I was just trying to buy time, too, so much that my jokes weren't even very good.
Oh, so that's your excuse.
It's like
Yes,
the
that's my
planet
excuse,
joke.
and I'm going to stick with it until the death. Preferably yours.
Did you?
But your death is the last one in the
Oh my gosh, this video is so much better.
in the
now.
video.
We got actual planning in this, guys. This is a force.
Well, I die last, but you get struck last.
But this is a Wii, not a PS3. It would just not work.
That was a reference to my last Let's Play, where I played Iggy with a Guitar Hero 5 controller.
Yeah, I actually do remember seeing that, which means that it was a complete lie that I've never seen any of your Let's Plays before, but, you know, whatever.
And then he
And
charges more money
you've seen
for
this one
innovations you can't
multiple
deny.
times.
Oh, yes, so many times.
So many times.
From different perspectives.
Indeed.
Stay in school.
Oh, and I fall.
That was not cued. That was completely an ad-libbed fall.
Yeah, no, I mean, I seriously didn't mean to do that. I
Hey,
was just leaning back like I always do.
hey, I just gave you a chance to redeem yourself and you didn't take the bait.
Well, sorry, but it's much more hilarious this way.
Okay, here's we're going to Laurel Island, and to anyone who doesn't
At
get
this
the
point,
reference,
Alan's been in the
go
bathroom
back to kindergarten.
for over
It's
4 minutes.
Laurel Island.
Yeah,
W-A-R-A-L.
it's kind of disgusting if you think about it.
Oh,
All he was doing was taking a whiz.
pretty hardcore song.
Yeah.
That
You know, Joseph wasn't worried about him at all.
Nah. That line, I'm gonna go take a whiz, was originally something raunchier, but we had much discussion and it was changed.
Yes. I love this song.
This is my best singing I've ever recorded in a Let's Play.
It's just a really cool song.
Yeah. We were being quiet because we were listening to the song. This one's just insulting. He calls me a dame.
Ha!
It's the horns, isn't it?
Yeah.
Or the rainbow short.
Oh, that was epic. I'm sorry. That was just epic.
Here he's leaning back again.
That's what I thought you'd say.
Almost fell.
Sorry we didn't get that on camera, but lean back
That's
again.
that's just what I do. It's more comfortable.
You can clearly tell that it's not on the ground there.
Ah! What? Why did I... Oh, never mind.
I said never mind, but my line was going to be, why did I just scream right now? Am I an idiot? What the crap?
He says we can turn off the Game Boy.
Yeah,
Oops.
and
Just going to...
I guess I'll turn off the Game Boy Advance for you.
Oh, shoot, he actually...
I didn't see it coming.
I didn't think he would.
That wasn't written.
I don't think much of this was written.
He thought idly.
Don't tell them that.
Wait. Guys?
Most of the lines in this
Just
video were
realized,
improv.
like,
You
Alan
could
went
tell
to
because
use the bathroom
they're
like
horrible.
5 minutes ago, and he said he needed to pee.
That was a
Does
joke
it take
that I
very
just
long,
improv.
guys?
Oh, okay. I was making sure because I was just like staring blankly for a second there, like what?
I'll go check
But-
on him. I'll go check on the idiot.
You don't have to tell me that. I mean,
To get this
I know.
less sticky
Okay.
again.
And here's where the plot
Himself,
commences
we
to
can get
thicken.
him for the YouTubes.
Joseph's best line. So if anything happens, we warned you.
Yeah.
I really hope I can show this on YouTube.
Here is my total lack of faith that Alan is indeed dead. And once I find out, I don't
Looks
care
like
very
we're in a
much.
sticky situation in here.
I don't think either of us really did that much.
It's a tribute to my humanity, or lack thereof.
I don't know. What did I do?
And you're the killer.
What did I do? Look,
Spoilers.
calm
Notice Alan's shoes.
down. It's not even real blood.
Not on his feet, but in the corner.
Note to self: do not try ketchup by itself.
I've already done that before, so I knew what was in store for me. That was real.
You're right. That is real blood.
Real ketchup. And it really
Funny
went...
how I was actually supposed to use a fork and try to get some ketchup and fail, and then ask you for a spoon, but you know, the fork worked fine, so
Perfect, I guess.
Indeed.
we just left it.
I think about this
We really put that ketchup in our
all the
mouths.
time.
Yes, it was quite nasty.
Sometimes.
Mm-hmm. We just took some ketchup and we put it in our mouths.
We should
That's
go
the only
check
way to
the
eat
house.
ketchup.
There are more people. They might be fine. Yeah.
I did not say the F word.
I'll cut that out.
I
No, we never did.
said funk. F-U-N-K, and I censored it to be edgy.
Yeah,
Well, I know
edginess.
for a
Darker
fact
and edgier.
Timothy is in this
And more evil.
next room up here.
This raises a good point right here. Would you really be frightened to see someone dead there that you didn't kill?
Probably. Hey, remember when we were rehearsing this and I felt like an overreaction, ran all the way across the room, knocked chairs over, and ran into a wall?
You have
Yeah,
to come with us.
we practiced this several times before shooting, and it only took us one take to do this first half of the video.
Nope.
Yeah, I really like that scene. I was like running around everywhere.
Well, you were just
This
dead
video
5
Totally,
minutes ago.
only
totally freaking out.
this video only has 2 cuts in it.
Anything,
When I change
anything can
discs, and at the very ending when I'm
happen.
dead.
What crap were you smiling about?
Yeah. Oh, look, he's dead.
What? Don't drink that.
I-
It might be poison.
I was sad I couldn't get the water on camera,
Thanks.
but I clearly spat that out there.
We're never gonna be able to sit in those seats again.
Do note that whatever he was eating used both a fork and a spoon.
I like how we're just sitting here ad-libbing about the chairs being poisoned.
Bottom's already poisoned.
Very
Anyway,
clever.
we should probably call 911.
Dude,
Special thanks to our grandmother who lent us this house for a couple days to shoot this.
Yeah. Oh, and thanks to Joseph for not laughing while we're sitting there, spit taking and talking about poison chairs and basically screwing up in every way possible.
Most of these lines were written differently, but we thought up something more clever on the spot.
Yeah, we do that a lot.
Oh, we could send an email.
The script was a loose guideline.
Very loose. Very loose.
Oh, that's what she said.
I don't see.
Drive to the sheriff's office and get his help.
That's all right.
Dude, not only are all of the
Screwed up a
doors
line.
locked, but they're reinforced, and so
Oh,
are
well.
the windows, and so are
It's
the
a monologue. It's really hard to do monologues.
And last time I checked, the car was out of gas.
Mhm.
In fact, we left the lights on, so now it's out of
Yes,
battery.
you see, I specifically remember leaving the car lights on. I made a mental note of it so I could tell everyone that we are out of battery later, instead of actually turning them off.
We're not gonna
Ah.
die.
Oh,
Oh.
looks like Timothy was stabbed and then was struggling and took precisely to when it was most funny to actually collapse.
So I need to change discs.
Which is totally realistic, even though you never heard any of the struggling. What are we doing? Ew.
We're actually hugging. Notice the fork behind the toilet wasn't there before.
I threw up.
And what exactly is Alan doing in
Still dead
there?
That's where he died, wasn't it? Oh,
No.
his shoes aren't there, where they used to be. There, I think there was a water bottle on the floor there. There, the chairs are switched.
Yeah.
There's the thing I was talking about earlier. Only saw it for half a second this time. It was more obvious before. It's a reference to mirrors on my door.
Don't you be touching my GameCube.
It's Mirrors is a game I created, and that was a scene where at the end of the level,
Did you just give me the finger?
you get stabbed into this spike, and you bleed profusely.
For the record, I never did give you the finger, by the way.
We should check the basement.
The guy in the scream mask is not the killer because it was too obvious.
Someone might be dead there now.
Well, I mean, this is a mystery video, not a thriller.
Exactly.
I'd like to see you try.
And everyone knows in Thriller, people dressed up in costumes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Get the lights.
Well, that's definitely obviously not Timothy again.
Ah, I didn't kill this guy. What happened?
So it seems maybe you would be frightened by someone you didn't kill.
Maybe so.
Perhaps.
Hell.
You see, Carrie is actually mentally scarred because he saw the scream mask guy brutally murder whoever that was on the floor there, not Timothy.
It's not him.
No, never him. Yeah. I like how I just ran around behind you and killed Carrie without you ever even noticing.
Oh God.
You're very quick.
I'm
You killed him as fast as you drank all that water.
bathroom.
Yeah, I'm good at this stuff. I'm like a ninja. Oop.
Notice my right foot?
I'm sure.
No sock.
Sure, everyone.
Yes.
That plot point comes.
Don't you dare look in the kitchen, because certain people are there and certain people aren't there, and we don't want to see that.
Oh, God.
Plot points are definitely
Why does this always happen? Why does this
Door
definitely been
open.
shown. In the mirror up here, you can sort of see that the guy in the scream mask is right behind me with a knife. It's hard because the quality isn't very good. Maybe
And it was dark.
I'll probably release a higher quality version.
Yeah, I was actually hiding in that
Eventually.
room too, so if it wasn't dark, I'd be totally screwed.
I
Yeah,
didn't know
music.
that. Tell us more.
I dropped my lunch.
I dropped the fake blood,
Oh God.
Yeah.
as any creative cinematographer would.
Oh, look, I missed.
Oh.
Oh, no, looks like it did the job. Why are you bleeding from your head?
I'm bleeding from my head because that stab to my groin backfired and rippled up my spine.
I don't see how that works. Ooh, look, blood. Wipe, wipe, wipe. Ah, wash my hands with the blood. Ooh.
That's gunshots very well made in my opinion. But that sound earlier was definitely me cocking my gun and not dropping the blood package that was empty now.
I liked the time in rehearsal where I was falling and I grabbed the chair and accidentally pulled it down on top of my head. That would have been so perfect if I could have done that in the video.
Let's play Animal Crossing Part 1.
We were not that lucky twice.
Join me next.
No, and besides, it was kind of painful, so I wasn't going to do it on purpose twice, you
It
know.
was like the chair falling scene,
Yeah.
which happened before we rehearsed that.
Yeah. So, yeah, that's pretty much the whole video, and now we have the credits, which scroll up
Yeah.
incredibly slowly in order for you to listen to the awesome song.
Anywho, in that last scene, everything was changed. The guitar was in a different place, the covers were different. If there were any pillows on the couch, I guarantee they weren't in the same position they were in the first time we were in there. if we saw the desk the first time we were in there, which I don't think we did, I'm betting everything was different.
Yeah, just because we shot it at a later time, and because you had a personal obsession with changing everything.
It's not a continuity error if it's on purpose.
Exactly.
A big...
I liked your names here.
Why, thank you, the killer. Kyle here is actually, he is actually the drummer in the song we're listening to right now.
Yeah, that was a long time ago, but yes, I am the drummer.
In fact, for more realistic audio, he's on the drums banging away to this song right now. Aren't you, Kyle?
Sure, yeah.
Yeah, quite.
Of course, yeah, I'm totally doing that, yeah.
Anything you want to say about the video?
And the little text, no F-bombs were dropped in the making of this movie, because they weren't. We just got kind of funky with it.
Yeah, we got very funky.
Yes. Too much funk.
Too much funk? Yeah,
Can't ever have too much funk.
We could have added more funk.
Yeah, it's too bad the song has to cut out right in the middle of it. It's a pretty good song. I like it.
Yeah. So, is any remaining thoughts you have on the video? Anything you want to reveal?
Well, I still don't get the tofu thing, and there were a lot of references that you said I didn't get. So, maybe I need to just get on YouTube and stay on there for about 5 days.
Yeah.
I don't really know. I don't know. No, I don't really have that much else to say. Not really.
Yeah. I wrote, directed, starred, and edited, and shot this movie.
I was a co-writer, and I never got credit.
No, because you never actually wrote anything.
Whatever.
Well, that's all for, I don't know what I'm going to call this video.
Let's Play Animal Crossing Part 1 commentary?
Nah, it's just a commentary. See you guys in the next commentary track.
Goodbye, everyone.